Why so many songs about 17? Hi, I'm Ed Riggins, but most people just call me Riggo, and welcome back to Thoughts for Thursday. At some point in the last few years, I started noticing the number of songs that refer to being 17 years old. I lost count when my list got up to about 20 and decided to dig into this phenomenon a little further. I asked ChatGPT, why are there so many songs about the age of 17? The reply was pretty obvious. 17 is a transitional season between youth and adulthood. It's a time with a lot of firsts that heighten emotions. Freedom, heartbreak, rebellion. It's a time when your legal status changes. You can drive, you can work, you can even join the military. My favorite line from the chat response was this. At 17, you're old enough to taste freedom, but not quite to be trusted with it. Having so many songs about youth makes sense. In his wonderfully insightful book, From Strength to Strength, Arthur Brooks talks about how you have fluid intelligence when you're young and crystallized intelligence as you age. You need fluid intelligence to write songs, so most songwriters in their 20s and 30s, a few in their 40s. Oh sure, Lennon and McCartney wrote When I'm 64, but they were apparently in their teens when they did it. In his song Running on Empty, Jackson Browne talks about not losing sight of your dreams. Got to do what you can just to keep your love alive. Trying not to confuse it with what you do to survive. In '69, I was 21 and I called the road my own. I don't know when that road turned out into the road I'm on. In her song Strawberry Wine, Deanna Carter talks about young love from a female perspective. He was working through college on my grandpa's farm. I was thirsty for knowledge and he had a car. Yeah, I was caught somewhere between a woman and a child. One restless summer, we found love growing wild, on the banks of the river, on a well-beaten path. It's funny how those memories, they last. In his song Boy, Lee Brice talks about young love from a male perspective. And when she's in your hands, you'll think you're a man and not a boy. She'll make you lose your mind, boy. She'll be every reason why you're gonna drive and kiss and throw a punch and grow up way too fast. You're gonna drop the ball, hit the wall, and break some hearts like glass. Fellas, this song and a lot of the other songs reminded me of something I had long forgotten. If you're a teenage boy and you want to go out with a teenage girl, you need a car. I'm linking you to a playlist with a bunch of songs about 17. I gave you the year it came out for each title, some selected lyrics, and the associated videos. When you have a moment and you want to get reflective in a reflective mood, I invite you to give these a listen. Thanks for joining me.
Doors closing.